Yeah, you don't have to mention them here, but that's up to you. You can mention both of those if you want.
Hi there, this is Levi with Bulldog Rooter.
4227.
We're out here at 4227 South Dorset Road today. We're doing a sewer inspection. This is the line from the house out to the tank, and you've got a pretty noticeable hole right here.
So that was cut on purpose, right? It's the hole.
Yeah, this is a pretty good sized hole, and this is a clay tile that we're going to be looking at here. Yeah, we had a pretty bad sludge problem here. I'm going to start pulling back and show you the condition of the line here. It looks like we got a little belly. With clay tile, it's very common to see settling over time, cracking. And this is actually really minor. The camera is 1.5 inches in diameter. I'm going to start pulling back here. We got another little belly.
About 6 feet long.
Yeah, it's about a 6-foot belly. And the bottom of the pipe will be where the light on the screen is. Keep pulling back here. We got a minor little separation. Pretty common, like I said, with this clay tile. Keep pulling back here. Got a very small root intrusion.
Most of that looks like it got cleaned up pretty well.
Yeah, this was a pretty bad spot before, and we stripped it pretty good. Our jetter. Minor little intrusion here.
Separation.
Yeah, a little separation.
Separation is making the bottom of the pipe hold solids and stuff for the belly.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a good little belly going on here.
Get some of that water off. There you go. Keep pulling back.
We'll keep pulling back here. Another minor little separation. Here was another spot where we had a bad root intrusion, and it's been stripped extremely clean.
Down to the bare pipe.
Yeah, we're looking nice and clean here now. Another minor intrusion on the bottom of the pipe. Once again, this was another bad spot that we stripped pretty clean. A little separation going on there. Another one that was stripped right there. A little minor separation going on at this guy too. There we've got some little excess roots, nothing major.
You can see from working it where we're starting to chip the pipe a little bit, so we don't want to go any further with this.
That's why those little bits are left. When they start to turn white, they kind of stop getting cut as well. So this is about the best we could get this section, and I believe that the whole pipe was covered in roots, so this really isn't that bad, just a little bit of like hairs, but nothing crazy. We'll go ahead and keep pulling back.
Looking up on about 20 foot here, another little minor leftover intrusion. Again, you can see by the chipping of the pipe that we don't want to pursue this much further and remove the pipe from the ground, so we're going to call that one good. You can see a little separation there, a little bit of earth and oakum around the joint, and we'll keep pulling back. minor remnant roots at that joint. Just past the 20-foot mark coming back. This one, same thing, we have a little separation there, a little bit of leftover roots, but with the pipe flaking, we don't want to go much further at a higher pressure and create any problems.
But honestly, that's cleaned out pretty darn well.
Yeah, this was
most of the time when you see tree roots inside of a clay tile line, you'll see at least like 3/4 of the pipe full of roots, to where you're actually confused as to why stuff was even passing through there in the first place. So this looks pretty great. Clay tile is usually comes in 2 to 5 foot sections. Those sections will kind of start to settle and get offset. That's where you're seeing those bellies and where the roots are getting in and kind of offset sections of the clay tile pipe. What we're seeing here, just a little bit of tree roots left over, kind of a separation as well.
Again, with the chipping and flaking of the pipe, we don't want to pursue that much more at any higher pressures than what we were using. Passing the 10-foot mark.
Like a little bit of debris inside the line.
Another minor separation there. A few remnant roots. It should hopefully just disappear over time.
I think it looks like it's about to fall off.
another minor separation.
And right here we switch from wet to wet.
From clay to...
Right here at about 5 feet out, we transfer into black iron pipe as we continue to pull back to the clean out. You can see by the color separation or the color difference there and the rusting and oxidation of the iron. This is all real normal looking. We'll just keep pulling back here and should be getting pretty close to the clean out. Here's our PVC transition piece right here, and we'll pull out, and this is the clean out that we're working through on the north side of the house. We will pause this video here while we jet into the house, get some more of the sludge out of there, and then we'll resume this video inspection.